Hello, Leo. It is my intention to share with you the reading that is going to be the prediction of the next 6 months. The first 6 months of this year. Originally, it was my intention to give a reading for the next 12 months. But I think it is a better idea to focus on this level. Because with 6 months, I can focus on both perspectives, The main theme of the month, which is basically a map for you, so you are ready to face whatever it is that you have to face. And the second row is basically a card that is related only with love. So, only to love. So, this is only information for those who care about love in relationships, which is, I think, 99% of the people, which is why I included it. Fair enough. I'm not gonna be one to deny that. But yeah, so I hope you like reading, and let's get started right away. So the first month, January, this month, you are gonna basically be... So, from what I've noticed from my readings every 15 days is that Leo has been having a hard time when it comes to love and relationships and basically trusting life. I think you guys suffered a huge disappointment not too long ago, and you have been dealing with that pain for the last 2 months. So when I see this card for you, I think that you are gonna be tired of wasting opportunities and of being paralyzed by that pain. So this month is gonna be you acting out of boredom, which is a good thing. I'm not gonna be one to judge the process. And if you have to be bored to act, that's also a good thing, because then you are getting out of your paralysis state, thus allowing you to take any kind of chances that are coming. Now, sorry, these cards were originally like this. I'm gonna explain why they were reversed, but they were like this. Now, January is gonna be the month when you're gonna be acting out of boredom because you are sick and tired of being paralyzed and being quiet and steady and still. You're gonna be finally looking for chances to take, and you're gonna go ahead with it. And on February, the main theme is that you're gonna realize just how many chances you had in the past and the reason why you didn't take them. The reason why they didn't happen or they were not present in your life wasn't because they were not being offered, but it was because you were too caught up with yourself and your thoughts, and you didn't realize they were there in the first place. Now again, you if the readings are correct, you have experienced a lot of pain in the past, and when someone experiences that amount of pain, obviously one is going to be wounded. And when one is wounded, what it is required to heal is silence, is keeping quiet, standing still, just being introspective. So I'm not judging you. This is why this is upright. It is a good lesson. You're going to realize just how many opportunities are around you and how abundant life is. So that's a good thing. And on March, this is going to be your most important month of the 6 months, because you have a major arcana, which is death. Basically meaning that you are going to be able to finally let go of any kind of negative vibes inside of you, or any kind of bad thoughts, or any kind of lack of faith. And you're going to be allowing yourself to go through this process of healing that is going to give you a rebirth. Kind of a new opportunity for you to be different and for you to be better, You're going to be able to evolve from the experiences. You're going to take the experiences that you've lived, you're going to bury them in the ground, you're going to say goodbye to them, and then you're going to keep moving forward with a different, more mature perspective regarding life. So that's a good thing. However, I feel that on April you're going to be experiencing some mild disappointments regarding your passion, your newfound passion. This is because what I feel is that when someone has experienced pain and then that person experiences healing, when you try to do something new and you fail, it is very easy for you to fall into that old state again. But because this is a page of wands, I don't think this disappointment is going to be that huge, or it's going to be a big deal. If anything, it's going to make you stronger, because it's going to make you fall and then you're going to stand up again. So it is like the first baby steps into your own new person, which is a very passionate, very optimistic person. It's just that when you face failure, I think it's gonna be very easy for you to fall into that pit of desperation again, but it's not gonna be eternal. It's not gonna last forever. Because right on the next month, you're gonna stand up again and you're gonna say, okay, yeah, I really need to let this go. And because you made the choice, you are gonna see the first, like, real signs that whatever you're trying to do is working, because this person sees the other side, the other side of this lake, and he's trying to get there. So maybe it's not even a lake, maybe it's like another shore entirely, but this guy is finally seeing the first sight of this. So what I feel is that you on April are gonna be finally seeing the first glimpses into your future, which is a very peaceful and very hopeful future. And on June, it's gonna end with a weird note, because you're gonna be remembering the things that hurt you in the past, but I don't feel a negative or a sad card, a sad energy to this card. What I feel is that this is gonna be, again, part of the process of healing. Healing is not, I mean, it could be fast. In fact, if you took life for what it is, you wouldn't need healing in the first place. But since you are in this process, part of the process of healing is learning from past experiences, which I think is gonna be the theme of this month. I don't think you're gonna fall down into a desperation again, because you already went through that on March, and this is a major arcana, so this one trumps this one. But I do feel that it's gonna be a remembrance month, probably, perhaps. Whatever it is, you're gonna be dealing with old wounds, and you're gonna be able, you'll have the energy to overcome them, again, because of the Death card. Now, regarding love, Ace of Swords reverse on January, right below the Two of Swords reverse. I think that January could be a great chance for you in love. You could potentially get a lot of clarity from this month. However, because you're not acting inspired, because again, I've told you that you were gonna be acting out of boredom, out of being sick and tired that you are paralyzed and you haven't taken any action. So you're gonna say, you know what? I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm done. Let's try something different because I'm bored and I'm tired of this. But you see, there's a difference between acting out of boredom and acting out of inspiration. Acting out of boredom still is a good thing because you're still acting, and believe me, the mere action, the mere fact of you taking action is a huge deal. It's not a small thing. However, there is a difference in action when action is taken out of boredom or obligation, and when you're acting out of inspiration or clarity of mind, clarity of intention. And I feel that this month is going to be of action, but it's going to be of action in a boring way, so to speak. You're going to be trying to get out of the paralysis, but you're going to be experiencing a lot of confusion. And that's because you're still not really clear in your intent. You are trying, but you're still not there. However, on February, we have, since you learned the lesson of abundance, that you realize that life is abundant, always, I mean it, life is always abundant. If it's not abundant, then, I don't know, there's a lesson to be learned. Anyway, the thing is, on February, when it comes to love, you're gonna be realizing just how abundant you are, and you're gonna be at ease with yourself. You're gonna be capable of being on your own and being okay with that. And because you're okay with you being on your own, with your own company, I feel you may be attracting a lot of more chances, which means that you're gonna be enjoying life just a little bit more. It could also mean pregnancy, but I don't know, in couples it could mean the fulfillment of one of your dreams, having a new project that you can nurture and raise. And when it comes to singles, it means abundance of opportunities, but the message applies to both of them. You're gonna be abundant, you're gonna be okay with yourself. And on March, your most important month, we have a very important major arcana card, Strength. This means that along with your process of rebirth comes a process in love, that is you having faith in the universe again, which is a very good thing. I'm very happy for you. I think March is going to be a very good month and an awesome month. So, cheers for that. And we have April with the High Priest, or the Hierophant. I'm not sure the name in English. But basically what this means is that you're gonna be practicing what you preach, basically. So you're gonna be preaching something, and you're gonna be able to uphold that new perspective. So you're gonna have faith, because this is the Pope. This guy has a lot of faith. He actually has been chosen for his connection with God. So look, I'm not saying the real Pope has any faith. I don't know. I don't want to get involved into that kind of topic, but I am saying that this person, this particular character, does have a very good, very wise connection with the divine. So you're gonna have faith in love. You're gonna be practicing what you have learned. You're gonna be putting your wisdom into practice. So that's a very good thing. You're gonna be trying, and you're gonna be trying with a lot of strength, a lot of wisdom. It could also mean marriage, but you have to apply that message to your own particular situation. I'm not one to give random predictions. I'm more along the lines of telling you the energies that are gonna be you're gonna find within yourself, which is more universal than isolated events. In any case, when it comes to May, you're gonna be meeting new people, or you're gonna be working with your partner to build something new. You're gonna be learning new skills. But again, singles, it's a good time to socialize, particularly with the area of work, or if you're learning a new skill, like workshops with your classmates or with your colleagues. In any case, this is about meeting new people and working with them for something new, something greater. So that's a good thing. This is a very positive card. It means the creation of something new. And finally, on June, we have the Two of Pentacles, which means the following. It's basically you finding the balance between stress and happiness, between duty and fun, between sorrow, which is the theme for this month, sorrow in a good way, sorrow as in a healing process. You're going to be finding the balance between sorrow and happiness, and new perspectives, new opportunities. So you're going to be finding balance within yourself. You're going to be jungling with it. You're going to have to accommodate, and you're going to have to be creative, but you'll find the balance within yourself. And when it comes to love, balancing between you having to work on yourself and balancing the time you take to enjoy life with other people and just sharing the fun. Finally, the basis of your energy, the foundation, is the Knight of Cups. And now the Knight of Cups means, well, reversed. This means that, again, I think it speaks about the disappointments you experienced in the past regarding love. I think it speaks about you lost someone that was a very good partner, and now you are trying to get over that, because it was a very good relationship. The Knight of Cups is one of the best knights when it comes to love, because the Knight of Wands is very passionate, but it can be a little bit egocentrical or egotistic sometimes, not always. The Knight of Pentacles, he is more focused with work, with his own projects. He can be loving as well. Actually, he's planning his projects so he can provide for a family. But when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles, he's worried about the process of creating financial security or stability, And when it comes to the Knight of Swords, well, he's very committed, I can tell you that, but he can also be very aggressive or abrasive when it comes to words. So the Knight of Cups is like the best romantic partner you can have, and when it is reversed, it means that you have to get over that. You have to heal yourself from unloving disappointments. This could be even yourself, that you're not trusting love, you're not sharing love. You're actually sharing sorrow and despair because of love disappointments. So basically the process that you're going to be undergoing this 6 months is that you're going to be facing situations that are going to be teaching you how to have hope again in life, and that's a good thing. And March is going to be the moment when that process is going to be starting, and which is beautiful, because even though the reading might end in a kind of a weird note, as I said, it is only part of the process of healing. You're going to be alright, and it's going to be better, and I think the second part of the year is going to be better for you. So there you go. That's a very good piece of news, right? And I really appreciate, I really find joy in this process you're going through, because just as much as life takes, it gives back. Life is always a wave, always good and bad, good and bad, good and bad, good and bad. And basically you already experienced your lowest point last year, and you're now going to get to be here, like above. And basically what you're going through this 6 months is the process of going from down here to up here. And that process is a process that starts with healing and then continues with improvements. And you're going to be seeing the first signs of improvement during May, but it's going to take some time because you have to heal first. So that's a very beautiful process, because it's going to leave you one step closer to yourself, to who you really are, in a more positive way. And you're going to be loving life that much more by the end of this. So that's a very beautiful process, and I wish you the best during it. Anyway, if you like the video, I welcome you to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. You're welcome again also to follow my Facebook page. And I'm gonna start giving readings every 15 days in both Spanish and English, starting from this 15th, January 15th. So if you want to check back the channel to see how your life can be represented in these cards and the energies that are gonna be available or going through your personal experience, you're more than welcome to come back. And yeah, that's it. Hope you liked the video. If you didn't, it is certainly your right, and I will encourage you to write on my channel that this video didn't work, so I can learn more about it. Anyway, wish you the best. I hope you have a very good 6 months. Cheers, mate. Take care.